involved with some other organizations that dealt with the homeless and the needy. And finally, the little light bulb goes off over my head and says, these people have a need for transportation, especially the ones that are really trying to improve themselves, better themselves. They have a job, they need to get from point A to point B. And so March of last year, that's when Bikes for Christ was formed. And it has just grown unbelievably. We get bicycle donations from across 4 counties. And I was having to get the bikes fixed up at a little bike place in Plant City. And of course, he was cutting me a deal on stuff, but still it was coming out of my pocket. And then the logistics of trying to pick up bicycles from across 4 counties is just nuts, especially if you have a full-time job and you're involved in other things. So right around the first of the year is when David called me up. We spoke on the phone for about 30 minutes. He's like telling me what he wants to do, and I'm telling him what I've been doing. And so yeah, the bike shop was put in. He's helping to train our youth to fix bicycles as well. So that was just a huge, huge blessing. To now have a place where I can take the bicycles, get the bicycles fixed up, and to get them back out quicker to people that absolutely need the transportation. Then just this week, I had a conversation with Reggie Kirkland. Reggie approached me months ago and said, you know, I see what you're doing with, you know, the homeless. I see what you're doing with your bikes, and I'd like something to do. And I just hadn't followed up with him. This week I followed up with him, said, hey, I need somebody to pick up bicycles, drop them off, and so forth. He said, he's in. So that's great. That's another definite blessing and an answer to prayer. So how we distribute the bicycles is through different organizations. Because there's no way in the world that I could vet out people just calling me up, telling me their situation, and know whether what they were telling me was true. So some of the organizations that we're working with currently are, of course, Amazing Love Ministries, Echo in Brandon, Tampa Crossroads, which caters to veterans which are trying to get back on their feet because our veterans do not get, you know, the help that they deserve. Kay's Ministry, Grace Point Wellness, Northside Mental Illness. And then just here in the past week, we've added, man, it's going on 7 or 8 other new places, like a kids' place in Brandon, Florida Baptist Children's Home in Lakeland, Liberty Manor, which provides, they provide shelter in homes for our veterans, Women's Resource Center of Tampa, Metropolitan Ministries I've been working with for a year, but they hadn't placed an order with me. Well, tomorrow I've got a meeting with their executive director, and we're going to make things start flowing better there. So that's how we distribute the bikes out. We just got the new website up last week. And that website is bikesforchrist.com. So it's bikes, the number 4, Christ. And so that's great that that's up, because that's just another tool to let people know what we do and how they can help. And how they can help, obviously, is 2 ways. One is bicycle donations. You know, if you have a bicycle you're no longer using, and it's fairly, doesn't need a lot of work, but it can need some work. We would love to have it. The other way that you can help us out is through monetary donations, because it costs money to fix these bicycles up. It costs money for gas to go and do the pickups and everything. And the other thing is, the biggest part of this is the ministry part of it, because with every bicycle that we give out, we give a Bible as well, or we give some type of material that is, you know, age appropriate. So, for instance, like that. And then if somebody tells me they already have a Bible, then I give out little books of inspiration like this that are scripturally based. So everybody gets something in hopes that you plant those seeds, and those seeds continue to grow, and those people come to Christ. And so Life for Christ can be summed up with 6 words, and that's transportation on the road to salvation. That's what we hope for everyone whose lives we touch. That's what they hope. We hope they stay on that road, they find salvation, and they find the eternal kingdom through God. Again, one other thing I'd like to add this week. Through all the blessings we've had, the devil finally intervened. Because that always happens. Where there's 2 barns where bicycles are stored, and just this week, early Friday morning, a large oak tree fell and crushed one of the barns. And so there's approximately 60-something bikes probably pinned under this garage right now. But we're going to get there and figure out what's salvageable and what we can still work with. But that'll be later on this week. Hopefully there'll be a little bit of a reprieve with the rain where we can do that and figure it all out. So if you would like to give a gift, monetary gift this evening, that would be great. If you'd like to go to our website, do a monetary donation there, or let us know that you have a bicycle, that'll be great too. Everything is appreciated, and I thank you for letting me come and speak to you.